What is going on, everybody? Welcome to High School Never Ends, a pop punk dad podcast. And welcome. I'm Wingman Steve.
And I'm Chris 183.
Oh, you're supposed to do the intro to the show now.
Okay. Well,
we're doing your thing.
Welcome, everybody. We're back. It's what are we calling this, Steve? The summer Rankin It or something? What's it called?
This is the, I kind of forgot.
Rankin It Wednesdays?
It's Rankin It Summer Series.
Whatever it's called, we're going to do some Rankin It today. But today we're going to be going in a little bit different of a direction. Hopefully you've enjoyed to this point our lists that we've done, and we have done several of them. But for this final episode of the month, we're going to do something just in the opposite direction. And Steve, first of all, let's welcome our guest. For this one, we brought back one of the most polarizing, opinionated guests, but friend of the show. Welcome back, Stu. Stu, what's going on?
Hey, how we doing, boys? Thanks for the intro. Am I that polarizing? I don't know. Maybe I am. Let's bring it. Let's do it.
You're okay, and he's a really cute little cat.
Let's break it up.
Polarizing is not a negative term. Here's the thing, like
Steve, you're just in love with my new kitten. That's all.
Yes, he's really
Potentially. We needed you on this show though, because we needed somebody with a very, very strong opinion on certain things, because today's going to be all about opinions. We're going to call this one the Great Debate or the Summer Showdown. It doesn't really matter. What we're going to do today, and I'm going to start from the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a list. So me, Steve, and Stu are going to just start naming albums that we feel are the best, the quintessential pop punk albums in our opinions. So we're going to build that list up to 25. Once we get that list in place, in no particular order, of course, then that's where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen, because that's when we're going to start eliminating albums off of that list to get down to top 10. And if we can, potentially even top 5 best pop punk albums of all time. Yes, I know that you guys out there have said in the past, what we're doing is, what's the word, Steve? Evil or just impossible?
Yep. The first episode that we released, people found it a difficult task. I think somebody said evil. Yes.
This is going to be even worse. I think this is the worst that we've ever done, because this is basically, now here's the thing. So when we get to the elimination stage, so let's say, for instance, and we're going to go just one by one. Let's say Wingman Steve says, you know what, Chris 183, I think that Dude Ranch should come off the list. Then I get the chance to tell him why he's wrong. And if me and Stu agree that Steve's wrong, then it actually stays. Okay. But if you and Stu agree that it should come off the list, and basically what I say isn't enough, then we cross it off the list and we move to the next person. Okay? What questions do you guys have?
Oh, you guys, this is going to be a 4.5-hour episode.
I hope so. That means we did our job.
Only 10 seconds response per every time you talk. Only 10 seconds.
Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. So with that said, Wingman, any questions or comments?
No, I like this great debate. I think you based this off of something that you saw, and I watched a little bit of it, so I'm excited to try it and see how it works for our purposes.
Yeah, for sure. The only difference is we're not on video, but I think it'll work just as well either way. So that said, as long as any other commentary by anybody and we can just jump into it, I mean, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So
how do we start?
Let's just start. Stu, why don't you start, and then Steve, and then me, and then we'll just go in order.
So we're each gonna just nominate an album that is a quintessential pop punk album.
Correct. We're gonna go up to 25.
25 total. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have ones on our list that we think would not even that are going to get cut anyway, we may as well not say them.
Unless you can really defend it, which you may be able to.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's winning or losing here, right? This is just a debate.
This is not a winner.
It's a debate.
We don't need strategy involved.
No, because at the end of the day, what we're going to have is the top 10 or maybe even top 5 best albums. And we're going to be comfortable with that because we've actually had a chance to say our piece.
Got it. Okay.
I think that's pretty cool. It's a little bit like the NCAA bracket thing that we did, but because there's going to be a tiebreaker, but all right. So you just want me to name a record?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to get started with one right now. And I'm going to say Dashboard Confessional, Swiss Army Romance.
Okay. And sorry if you can hear my typing, but I'm going to make sure that we keep this board updated. I would have went with, not to comment on your pick, but I would have probably personally gone with the places that you come and fear the most.
Well, hey, so real quick, we just want to reiterate, this is not, we're not ranking. We're just putting records out there for now.
Right now, we're nominating what we think are the best pop punk albums.
We're creating a big board, but these are not in any order.
Okay. No order, yes. So that said, Steve, you have every opportunity to add that album that you wanted by Dashboard Confessional, but that's up to you. It's your
right.
pick.
So we could have multiple by the same band. No rule against that.
Absolutely.
Got it. Okay. Is it my turn or Chris? You're going to go.
Nope. You're up.
All right. I am going to go first. I'm going to go with Homegrown and their album Kings of Pop. I think that's a winner. That's going to have to stay on this list forever.
Okay. I'm going to go with
Mr. Typer.
I'm going to go with Blink-182, Take Off Your Pants.
Okay. Hell yeah, it's on my list too, buddy. All right, I love it. Take off your pants and jacket, baby.
Stu, that would snake back around to you then.
Oh, is it my turn again? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I got a couple of easy ones here, but you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is toss maybe a wrench in this, but I'm just gonna say Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American.
Okay. Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American. I think that's certainly worthy of being up there. Wasn't the Jimmy Eat World record I have on my list. Once again. Let's take a look here. I have a couple of Blink records. I have 27, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get all of them on here. I gotta be strategic.
You want to go to 30? We can go to 30.
Let's see what happens when we're 25, and then we'll kind of take it from there. And how about it's got to be Yellow Card Ocean Avenue. That whoever was going to do it, that album has to be on this list. So I'll take it and I'll do it. Yellow Card Ocean Avenue.
Okay, mine is Brand New, Deja Entendu.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Stu?
Okay. We're gonna say MXPX, The Ever Passing Moment.
Okay. I can't remember if that was the one that Chris didn't like or not. Do you remember, Chris?
I don't remember.
I think it's the one he did like.
It's the one that he did like.
So it's the only one that most people like.
All right. There's so many good records here, but I think I'm gonna throw out. I'm not gonna throw up.
Don't throw up.
I think I want to throw out Spitalfield and Remember Right Now. That's a killer album. Doesn't get the love it deserves, but it does for me.
We're going to go Jimmy Eat World Futures.
All right, so we have 2 Jimmy Eat Worlds on here already. Stu.
So, hey, just so that the audience is clear on, because we're saying this is a quintessential kind of like a foundational record type thing, or just like, hey, our favorite albums.
It is the best albums of pop punk of all time.
Okay. So foundational quintessential records.
In our opinions.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with one that's sort of out there, but really not. It's Further Seems Forever. How to Start a Fire. It's just not like in the classic ethos that we're talking about, but it is easily one of the best records ever of that time.
Yeah, I don't think that they got as much, I don't know, eyeballs, as much love in the scene as some of the other bands on the list. I
And
agree.
it doesn't
they
really
didn't get
matter.
as big, right? Yeah.
But that doesn't matter, right? They don't have to be
No,
big.
No,
to
it
be
doesn't
a-
matter.
I'm just making conversation.
That's fine. His conversation
No,
is proper.
you're fine. Yeah, I'm
It's
just
proper
clarifying
combo.
again. All
All
right,
right.
Steve, go ahead.
This is up to me here. Let's see. I think that there's got to be a Newfound Glory record on here, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna pick it, and I'm gonna go with the self-titled album. That one is my favorite. Newfound Glory, Newfound Glory.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay, I'm gonna get it out of the way here because it needs to go on this list. But Blink 182, Dude Ranch.
Okay. Stu?
Okay. So I've got an album here. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to spill my balls out you just yet.
What was that?
Spill out my balls. So
Spill them out.
we're gonna say saves the day through being cool.
I thought that they might end up on this list. Is that back to me? I keep forgetting.
Back to you.
Doing all the typing is throwing me off. All right. Yeah, a lot of good albums. A lot of good albums on this list, on my list. All the lists have good albums. I think I want to go with a little piano rock, and there's a couple that I could nominate here. But I think I'm going to go right now with Jack's Mannequin and the Everything in Transit record because I think that it's perfect. Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Offspring Smash.
It's a good choice, Steve.
Thank you. It's a good choice, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris, good choice. Okay. I'm gonna pick an interesting one here. In Berlin, never take friendship personal.
Good choice by you.
Okay. I see that we're now at least halfway through, and starting line "Say It Like You Mean It" is not on this list yet. So I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I'm gonna pick that one because I love Kenny.
Okay. And I guess that's up to me. So I will go. I'm gonna go Green Day, Insomniac.
I wonder how any of us are gonna let any of these like get eliminated from the list. That's gonna be a fun part of this
Yeah, it's gonna be
episode.
fun. Yeah. Okay. Finch, What It Is to Burn.
Finch, What It Is to Burn. Okay. Let's see. You know, there's already two on here, but if we're talking about quintessential pop punk albums, I really think that Enema of the State has to be on the list. So even though we have two already, and it's not even my favorite Blink album, but I think that it is quintessential. So Enema of the State for me, right here.
Okay. Goldfinger, self-titled.
Okay.
Wow. You know what's weird, guys? Like, I only know like 2 Goldfinger songs. I haven't listened to a single Goldfinger record. Like, I don't know if that makes me a pop punk loser, but there's so many records out there from different bands. I never spent time on Goldfinger.
Listen, you want to disappoint your boy Mike Carrera, then go for
I
it.
know. I'm sad about it. He's gonna be sad about it. Okay. We are gonna go with the starting line, Direction.
Oh, it's not a super popular opinion.
Oh, what is wrong? What? It's easily their best record. Easily. Better than everything else they've ever done. Period.
I respect your opinion. I just don't think that that's the popular one.
I think you're wrong.
You think that the starting line fandom thinks Direction is their best record?
Yeah, I do.
Hmm.
Anyways, we're not debating this yet. Okay.
Jump on the gun.
We are. Does that come back to me?
Yeah.
All right. I think if we're getting down to it here, I'd like to put the matches on this list with Yvonne Dahl, Kill the Locals.
That's an interesting choice. It's wrong, but it's a good one.
It's wrong. What makes it wrong?
It's wrong, but it's good. It's good.
All
It's
right.
good.
Debating. You guys, Say Anything is a real boy.
I was actually considering saying that one right there.
Well, good for
But
you.
you did it.
Well, then you win. You win. It's a win-win.
It's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Ataris, Blue Skies, Broken Hearts, Next 12 Exits.
Yeah. Hey, let's just keep going. I mean, I think 25 is not enough. We undershot it. Let's try and get to 30 here.
Okay.
Well,
did we each?
Where are we at? Where are we at, Steve?
We're 25 right now.
Okay. All right.
My screen is shared. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure the student knows how to use Zoom.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So why don't we keep this even? We each get 2 more, and we'll end up with 31. Is that all right?
Sure. Or just go to 50.
I think, and then none will come off the list at all. I feel like being on the horn with you guys, nominating Bowling for Soup record would just not make any sense at all because it would come off. But I'm gonna put up Alistair and Last Stop Suburbia.
Good one. Oh, me. So Story of the Year, Page Avenue.
All right, hold up one sec.
Actually, wait. So 3 more. Yeah. Oh, so 3 more would be that would bring us exactly at 30. Okay. One more each.
Okay.
Make it count.
Let's go 2 more each.
Oh, we're going to. Okay.
I don't know.
Fun.
The album I'm about to list is super, super important. But I don't know if you guys know it, but it's Strung Out, Twisted by Design.
I don't, but that's okay.
Yeah, not so much. Okay, my turn. Let's see. Let's see what I want to put on here. I think ska has been a little underserved here, so let's go with Real Big Fish and the album Why Do They Rock So Hard?
Oh, you're the best. You're the best. You took
Oh, did I saved you a pick?
You saved me a pick. There it is.
And now you're gonna pick Newfound Glory.
I'm not. I am going to pick. I'm going to do one that is on here. Sum 41 Chuck.
Okay, now we each get 1 more. And that is that. Stu, your last selection.
It's on me. Okay. All right. I've got an album on this list because you guys you doubled up a couple of mine. The only album that wasn't picked yet is a band called No Motive, Diagram for Healing.
Okay, I don't know that one, so I'm not going to be able to save that.
It's fucking amazing.
It's not getting saved. Okay, so I think with my last pick, I'm going to go with Something Corporate's Leaving Through the Window. And Chris, final pick.
Senses Fail, Let It Unfold You.
Okay.
Enfold you.
Enfold you. Let it enfold you. Okay. Do we Chris, you made a list that was kind of long. I made a list that was kind of long. Do you want to, before we start eliminating, do you want to maybe just vocalize the ones that you had on your list that didn't make it on here?
I only had a couple that I didn't get to. The Used self-titled. There Are Worse Things Than Being Alive by Bayside. And then I had Dookie on here too. So it's somewhat of a travesty that Dookie's not on this list with Insomniac, but I had to make a choice. and I think Insomniac's a better album. So
All right, I had that didn't get on the list, but was on my list on my paper here. I did have Dookie as well. Let's see. Midtown didn't make the list, right? Living Well is the Best Revenge. I had Phoenix TX, didn't put that one up there. Blink's Untitled, which is my favorite, but we had 3 Blink albums. Bowling for Soup. I like Brand New, Your Favorite Weapon. The other Dashboard album I mentioned. Fall Out Boy didn't make the list. I like Infinity on High. Good Charlotte. Let's see. Punchlines Action, Mass Destination Unknown, Panic at the Disco, Fever Can't Sweat Out, and those are the only ones that I didn't say.
It's just too many records, dude.
I know. Stu, did you get everything on your list?
Yeah, I got everything on my list that I cared about, but I only did 15 albums. Actually, you know what? I had one more.
Why don't we just add these in? Like, what do we need to worry about a number?
Well, okay. I mean, I had one more album, which was The Story So Far, Under Soil and Dirt. And the only reason I threw that on there is because it kind of started like a new era of pop punk. It wasn't like the 1995 to 2010 era. It was a new era, and it kind of started it all. And
just add it in, Steve.
Chris, this is your game. If you want to add everything, you
let's
tell me.
Just add everything. Let's add everything.
I just think that record is like it's foundational for a new era, a new generation of pop punk is what I'm getting at.
I don't think that there should be songs we leave off the list. So
Chris,
I think it was
say those ones that you didn't get to.
The Used, Green Day, Dookie. And there are worse things than being alive by Bayside.
Okay.
And then you got to add yours in.
Yeah. All right. So let me add these in real quick.
Because I think there needs to be a Fall Out Boy on this list that we can talk about.
I don't like dead air. Say something.
Oh, well, your typing is the dead air.
Well, I got to get them on the list.
Can you just say it as you're typing them, maybe?
Okay. Yeah. Blink-182, Untitled, Fall Out Boy, Infinity on High, Phoenix TX, Self-Titled, Brand New, Your Favorite Weapon, Midtown, Living Well is the Best Revenge.
You didn't have too many more, right?
Nope. Bowling for Soup, Hangover, You Don't Deserve, and Punchline Action.
Okay. So we almost got to 50 anyway, which is fine. This is going to make it a little bit easier as we start this thing off.
Okay. All right. So we have the entire list.
All right. So this is where it gets fun. So once again, everybody out there listening, we have our list of 40 or so albums, the ones we feel that make up potentially the top 10 or top 5 best records of all time, quintessential, some may say. But now we're going to have to start eliminating from this list, and we'll do it in order. We talked about the rules before. We'll stay in the same order that we started in. So, Stu, you're going to be the first one that is going to nominate something to be eliminated.
So if we disagree, what we're essentially saying is that we believe that this should be in the top 10 of all time. That would be the only real stand up to disagree.
Now, here's the thing. Let's say we disagree. Let's say I agree with you and I disagree as well. Then it stays. But we can always come back to it again and change our minds. Because as the list whittles down, we may have to come back to an album and make a different decision.
So
okay.
I have to pick one right now that I would eliminate, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and you got to make a good case for it too.
Maybe what I'm going to do here, guys, just for us, is I'm going to do a little copy and paste so these are like next to each other. So everything's
that'd be good.
On one screen.
And so, like, I know that we love certain albums, but we have to be objective in that, does it belong in at least the top 10 of best of all time? Like, that's really what it's going to come down to, and that's going to be the hardest part of this.
Oh boy. Okay, so we've got about 40 albums on here. Is that right, Steve?
We've got 45 total. Can you see? You can see it.
Yep,
okay.
I can see them all. Yep. Oh goodness, man, this is gonna be.
Should we do 2 at a time each?
No, let's just go. I mean, it'll go fairly quick.
All right, I'm gonna start. This one's easy for me. The used, the used self-titled album. Delete.
I mean, do you have any reason behind it?
Yeah, well, so dude, this is what's going to be hard about this whole situation is that I'm up against 44 other records. So if I'm going to pick one that I think is clearly like, you know, inferior to the rest, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
In
you
what
know?
way, though? Like, can you give any kind of commentary on why they shouldn't be?
Well,
Because
I don't know.
that's what you need to say.
I think that um I think that the record in general that we're talking about, because you nominated this one. I'm sorry, so that's why I'm saying you.
Yeah.
um, I don't think it's a front to back album. I think it's got 4 to 5 songs that are pretty good. The production is great on this record. It has to be, otherwise it's not that good. Um, but it came out in a time where we were all sort of invested and interested in new bands and records that came out, and I think it caught some fire, but didn't necessarily deserve it. The band clearly didn't have legs. I mean, the band, I think they're still playing, but this album just doesn't hold up compared to the rest of them. Hey, by the way, also the criticisms I made about production and different stuff will also apply to probably 12 to 15 other records, but I think this one's pretty weak.
All right, I disagree. I don't think it's weak. I think that's kind of hyperbole, but I I guess I don't necessarily disagree with the fact that it does have 4 or 5 really strong songs and the rest aren't necessarily as strong. I think they are enough to carry this album, and I think that's okay with me. But yeah, I don't know if I have enough to disagree with you there.
Yeah,
Steve, I think you already made your decision based on the red.
well, no, I was just keeping a marker here. Honestly, like I don't have enough with this. I would just say, not knowing this album all that much, I don't think it's going to make the top 10 regardless. So I don't think that I would stand up to defend it.
And I also would say too, you don't need to defend if you don't want to. You could just have no opinion. So that's up to you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine to have an opinion and defend it. I think that's okay. If you have something to say about a record, you should. But it's just kind of going to come down to, like, there's 45 albums on this list, and again, there's some that are just so good.
You don't need to defend that. I mean, look,
Yeah.
you made your statement. I gave some thoughts on it, but ultimately that's a decision. So we can move on. So Steve, you're next.
All right. I think it would be unfair for me to attack the 5 or 6 records that I don't know at all. And Stu, you nominated a bunch that I don't really know. They're not really in my wheelhouse. I'm not going to go after those. I'm going to go after one that I nominated, and I nominated it pretty high. I'm going to say that I absolutely love Spitalfields Remember Right Now. I think that it is, if you're into that real kind of on the poppier side of pop punk, I think that it is such a fantastic album. But we named 45 albums, and I don't think that's going to make the top 10. So I'm going to go after one of my own and take that one off the board.
Cool. I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah, we're good. It's gone.
We're good. It's gone. All right.
Oh,
by the way, great record. I agree. It wasn't on my list, but
fantastic
it was a great
record.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but again, I could just say, "Oh, I don't know Amberlin. Get that one out of here." I'll start with something that I nominated, which is a great album. That it's not the top 10 of these 45.
I don't think Punchline Action's top 10. I think it might the top 15 at best, but I don't think it's going to fit the top 10 at all.
Don't disagree with you there. I think that it's a fantastic album, but this is the juggernaut list of juggernaut lists. I'm okay with that. Cool. And the great thing about this whole thing is that we don't have to say this is the worst or this is the bottom.
No. Yeah,
it's just not the top 10. That's okay.
I'm gonna scratch that one too, boys. That one's easy.
All right, go ahead, Stu.
Let me get a look here. Oh,
make this font a little bigger.
What are we thinking?
We're gonna get rid of the Census Fail record. I let it enfold you.
Man, you have something against screamo, apparently.
No, I love heavy music, but Census Fail just makes my balls go sideways. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I think that this album is full of just amazing songs, front to back. I cannot stand here, and I don't know. I think it's just a matter of preference in that scenario. It's not necessarily an objective like this song doesn't belong.
Are you saying
So
though that this is Chris? Are you saying this is a top 10 of this list record?
I would probably put it like either 9 or 10 if we were going to rank top 10. Yes.
So then why don't we just kind of let it sit there for a minute? Let's see what happens as we whittle it down.
Well, do you have an opinion?
I do not think that it's a top 10 on this list.
Then it's
But-
gone.
Okay. I was going to say we can come back, but
Those are the rules.
okay. So that then comes down to me. This one is pretty tough. Listen, there's 3 Blink-182 albums on here, and we can't have 3 albums make it the entire way through. I think that Dude Ranch has to be the one to get bounced. I think that Untitled and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket are superior if we're talking about the sound quality and the maturity of the band. Not that that record is not one of my favorite records of all time, but again, I'm just thinking top 10. We got to get down to top 10. I think I would cross Dude Ranch off.
See, I would disagree 1,000% on that. I think Dude Ranch is the one that hypothetically started it all. You talk about impact. This album had it. You talk about the sound of the time. I mean, this was influential in so many ways. Front to back, it's amazing. Yes, the production value isn't there, but just memorable songs track by track. I think it's definitely better than Untitled. It's a toss up between this and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
So wait, why don't we toss to Stu then and say, would you throw out Dude Ranch or throw out Untitled and let it be on him? You okay with that?
Let's just
You
talk
said-
about Dude Ranch. I mean,
Hold up. Untitled or Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, you mean?
Well, Chris is saying the Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is the superior one.
Yeah. And you're saying Dude Ranch is?
I was
think-
going to eliminate Dude Ranch.
Yeah, I think Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is superior, and I'd eliminate Dude Ranch.
but I think that, so you're saying that Untitled's better than Dude Ranch?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Oh boy.
no,
No,
that's incorrect.
that's incorrect.
I am.
That's
But what I was saying is
incorrect.
I'd like, if the two of you wanted to save Dude Ranch for now, I would, if you both agree, we could throw out Untitled.
I would throw out Untitled versus Dude Ranch.
Okay,
yes.
I'll throw out Untitled. I'll go with that.
Okay, then we can just get rid of Untitled.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the negotiation here because ultimately it doesn't make sense to get rid of a record that we all like more than another one.
Okay,
So
we've cut it down to 40, correct?
Yeah, only 40 left.
Well, not
Which means
40
we-
left. I mean, 30 left.
30
All right,
to
well-
eliminate. Yes.
All right, so we got to start cutting here. I think
it's my turn
it's your turn.
because I'm looking
Wait.
to slice the fat boys.
No, I just went. Chris
It's my
goes.
turn. It's
Oh.
my turn. So I'm going to say that I think as great as they look, I think that this is a cult hit album in a lot of ways. I think there's some good songs. I don't think it packs the punch. So I'm gonna say let's eliminate the matches. Yvonne Dahl.
Oh, that's easy. Thanks, man.
That one kind of hurts, but again, I'm thinking about just 10. I don't know if that it makes 10. It would be 10 at 20 for me, but that's okay.
Stu.
We're gonna go for Bowling for Soup. Hangover You Don't Deserve. We're gonna rip that shit right out, boys.
I know you're not a fan, but
No, I'm not a fan. I'm
it's
sorry.
a great record. It's a great band for the genre. But again, I'm okay with that.
No one's made a stand. I mean, I've kind of made a stand, but I got overruled. But no one's really made a stand outside of that for anything that's been cut. So I can't wait for that point in time.
The stands are probably going to come a little bit later, I would think.
Okay, you're up, Steve.
Okay. Yeah. Stu's just been fucking coming at me. So let's get rid of some of these nonsense ones that he threw in here.
It's
Let's see
fine.
which one should I pick. I'll go with No Motive. I don't know that band. I don't know that album. It's definitely not in the top 10 of this list.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on this one. So
Bye.
That's fine. I'll let that go. I was asked to pick some top 15 records, and that was on the list. So, but I agree. It's fine. We'll let it go, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
You see, my cat is saying goodbye.
I'm going to. This is where it starts getting a little bit more challenging. I don't think Midtown Living Well is top 10. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have much more to say about it. I know the album. I mean, do you put it? Is there 10 better albums on this? Yes, that's my opinion. Do you have anything to say about that, or anybody?
I agree.
Yeah,
I love
you're right.
I love that record. But are there 10 better albums? Yes. That album's incredible. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right, Stewie, you're up.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of Sum 41 Chuck. That's what we're gonna go with. That album is fine. It's fine. But I'll follow Chris's lead here and say, are there 10 better albums than that on here? Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
know. I'd put it at number 8.
Nah.
I think I'd let that one go. Bye, Chuck.
Bye, Chuck. Bye, Chucky.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Dashboard Confessional Swiss Army Romance. I think
what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
No, nope.
Yeah, I think Places That You Come to Fear the Most is a superior album.
Dude, no, it's
so
not.
I think I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Oh, you're fucking crazy, dude. No, that dude, Swiss Army Romance is one of the. It's a foundational record of the entire fucking emo pop punk movement. Okay. No.
So
all right,
it's top
Chris,
10.
You know what?
You're saying.
You know what? It's a tiebreaker thing. So
yeah, you've pissed off both of us. So you're fucked, dude.
You know what? It is a top 10, but this is okay. Chris, this is a top 10 record.
Your argument is that it's foundational. Like, is there anything else?
It's also a front to back one of the best records ever. Like, you can sing the whole thing. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows all the songs. I mean, it's insane. Yeah, you're pulling it up right now. I see it. Album is insane. This album is incredible.
Okay, so Steve, you think it should go? Stu argues that it's incredible.
I'm adamantly defending this album. Yes, it is emo. It's all acoustic. It needs to stay, though.
All right. Then it stays.
Okay. Does it stay for now, or that's locked in at a top 10 spot?
No, you cannot lock anything in.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's a failed elimination. Then I get it.
Okay. I like the yellow. I like it.
Okay. So yeah. We're getting I vote we get rid of the MXPX, the Ever Passing Moment. I can count 13 other albums on this list already that are better than this one. So again,
I'll give you that.
It's just a pop punk album that has the MXPX name on it. I don't think it's better than.
I think it's their best record. It's a very good record.
Yeah,
but again,
it is.
Are there 10 better on this list? I think that there are.
I looked at yes. I looked at 10 other. Actually, I looked at 12 other, like it's 12 or 13. So I think we're in a good spot.
All right, that's fine. I'll give you that. That's okay. Yep.
Stu.
Well, this is purely out of ignorance, but I'm going to get rid of Goldfinger, self-titled Goldfinger.
No. I disagree.
No.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think there is, like, first of all, it's the album, there's no skips. Number 2, like, it was revolutionary in the sound. Yes, it was ska, but it was pop punk. And they put on an amazing, like, just a super energetic. These guys are amazing live, but that has nothing to do with it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what your argument would be against, other than you just don't know the album.
All right. can I pick another one then?
Well, I mean, do you have
No,
a
that's your
legitimate?
pick. That's your pick for now.
I'm.
You get
I mean,
overruled, you get overruled.
I don't know. I mean, this is clearly top 10. I don't know how it's not.
Okay, it's fine. Steve, do you have an opinion?
I would say that like I kind of want to let Chris keep this around, but if you were to ask me if it's a top 10 album, I don't think that it is, in my opinion. So Chris, having it be your game, you tell me. You want to keep it around for now and go back to it, or
No, it's top 10. Yes, we keep it because like when every song on the album is amazing, how is it not? How is it not? So yes, keep it for now.
got it? Okay,
Okay.
so that was Stu, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll go with Strung Out. I don't know this album at all. Again, we got to just whittle this down. I don't think that's going to be top 10.
Okay.
Out.
That hurts. That hurts, but I will give it to you.
Okay. Next, I'm going with Jack's Mannequin, Everything in Transit. I think that if you're gonna do Andrew McMahon, then something corporate, your other choice is the better one. And I'm not sure there's room for both.
I kind of disagree. I think that Everything in Transit in its entirety is a better, more mature album that I think that one, I would say that one deserves to be in the top 10.
I just don't want to be that mature, I guess. I want to be immature.
I mean, it's not that mature. You're talking about, buying weed from lesbians out west in Venice, but it's a solid album.
Okay.
Stu, your thoughts on Everything in Transit?
So guys, we're whittling down to the point already where we've got like impossible decisions ahead of us. My vote here is that record is amazing and it's incredible. It's just not, I can count 10 others that I would pick above it. But I wholeheartedly agree. It's ridiculous.
I'll let it go then. That's okay.
Yeah, I just saw Andrew McMahon like 3 weeks ago. It was unbelievable. The dude is super talented. I'm so happy for what he's done, but I can't pick it over the rest of these records.
1, 2, 3. Where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 eliminated. Okay. So I just did mine. So who's next? Steve or no, Stu?
Is it me?
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just again from the standpoint of top 10 records ahead of us. Alistair, Last Stop Suburbia. Great album. It's part of the this band is part of the drive-through movement, but there's 10 albums ahead of that one. I'm sorry.
I wanted this one to stay. Like I really did. I can't. And I was just trying to stay away from it because I thought maybe if I didn't say anything, then maybe
nobody would pick
it.
Somebody's going to pick it at some point.
I like Alistair a lot, but yeah, I just don't think there's enough oomph there.
Yeah, this is a top. This is kind of like that, again, that like 11 through 20 like area in this exercise. So I'm okay. Not happy about it, but I'm okay.
All right, Steve.
All right. I keep getting drilled on all my picks. I don't even know what to pick here. Everybody's got their favorites. Let's take a look. Is Offspring Smash a top 10 record of all time on this list?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think I would put that on. I think there's 10 other ones I would put on before that one.
Bro, you're gonna take Anne Boleyn over Offspring. You're gonna take, dude.
No, listen, no, I'm not. I'm gonna throw out Anne Boleyn.
It's a better album than Phoenix DX. It's a better album than Panic at the Disco. It's a better album than Bayside. It's probably a better album than. Let's see what else is on this list. Let's see. There's a couple others. Like I don't know Further Seems Forever, so I can't say that logically. But I think it's even better than Saves the Day Through Being Cool. So
maybe, but I think all of those I would throw out that are not in the top 10, along with Offspring Smash. Not that it's a bad album; it's got a lot of great songs. that I enjoy. But I'm looking at what I think in my top 10 favorites, and I would get rid of that one.
I don't understand how you get rid of such again, you're talking about an iconic album by an all-time just smash hit band that, first of all, not only did it have how many singles from this album?
Like 7.
6, 7, almost like more than half the album. You're gonna say it doesn't belong in the top 10?
I mean, yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Although all those things can be true. I mean, I understand that you like
insanity.
this album, but there are albums that I liked as well. And if you,
Me
you know,
and
come
millions
to
of
the
other people.
realization that it's not in the top 10 of this list, then it can go.
Yeah.
There's only going to be 10. Stu, in or out?
It's
Offspring
incorrect.
smash.
Out,
All right.
out, baby.
We got to
This
be
is
able to let
awful.
go. We got to be able to let go.
Awful world we live in here. That's all.
Well, Stu gets to save Swiss Army Romance. You get to save Goldfinger. Like, can we eliminate anything? Like,
Well,
come
we're
on.
debating. It's the great debate.
You got to be able to allow the
You can't be
elimination
thin.
eventually.
You can't be thin-skinned on this one.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do have to eliminate stuff.
We gotta
so.
get
We
these down.
do. We do. So I think that said, I think Amber Lynn comes off, even though I do like that album a lot. I'm going against my better judgment, but it's an elimination.
That's okay.
We don't have to be nice about it, by the way.
Bye-bye.
We can be rude.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Stu, you're up.
Okay. Elimination round, baby. Okay. Say Anything Is a Real Boy. It's gonna be my next pick to get rid of.
It's wow.
Yeah, I know, guys. We're getting down to it.
Yeah, but I
because-
mean, let's be realistic. Like, you talk about a band that vocally and lyrically is it's just a genius. Like the things that he's able
I
to
mean,
say.
no one's arguing anything about any of that on this list because that's why they're on the list.
But then
They're
what
all-
makes the top 10? Like we're just taking chalk. Is that what we're doing here? Just because the Ataris have the Ataris name, just because the starting line, just because Blink 182, like I just
dude,
feel like,
of course not. Of course not.
I don't think that's fair.
but that's
Yeah.
what it's going to come down to.
No, it's not because I'm about to eliminate.
If we like those records better,
Yeah.
I mean,
about
I
to
would
eliminate
never
Green
say
Day.
I would never say an ill word about Say Anything Is a Real Boy, other than the fact that I can count 10 that I would have above it.
Lyrically and structurally, Say Anything Real Boy is a top 10 album. So obviously the crowd doesn't believe that, but that's at least I get to say my piece here.
That's what
You
it's
guys
all
out
about.
there agree with me, then you are correct.
It's a great album. 11 to
It's
20.
top 10. It's top 10 is what it is. It's top 10. Whittling down my top 10. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything left that Stu nominated that we just need to get out of here?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably knock Further Seems Forever out of there. I don't dislike Further Seems Forever, but I don't see it as a top 10 record on this list.
That's fine.
I don't.
It's weird because like for me, it is a top 10 record of all time, but like I'm looking at the rest of them and as I see, it's like a strange perception thing. I see all of it in front of me and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not.
From this list, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, from this list. Yeah. So it's fine. We'll let it go. See how easy that is, Chris? See how easy it is to let go? You know?
It's called The Great Debate. The Great Debate. We're supposed to debate. And I'm going to start a debate right now because I think that it's too early for this, actually. It's too early for me to say this one.
Uh-oh.
It's too early for me to say this one. I don't think that I don't think that Panic at the Disco belongs on this list. I think it's
Agreed.
I don't know why. This one grew on me, and I think it's better than what I originally thought, but I don't think it holds a candle to a top 10.
Yeah, I think it's outside the top 10. Great record, but outside the top 10.
All right, so where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, almost 20 eliminated.
So we still got half these to go.
Mm-hmm.
So half of these need to get cut.
Well, no, because we're taking it down to 10, maybe 5.
I think we set 10. I think we keep it to 10, dude. We'll be here like for literally 3 hours.
Yeah, the 5 might be rough.
We could do that. I'll have some fun with that.
But if we cut 20 and we start at 45, we still got to cut like a lot.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pick one of my own.
15 more.
I'm gonna pick one of my own here, and I'm gonna get rid of the story so far under Soil and Dirt. It's a fucking incredible album for the new generation of pop punk. Okay, it really is. But it's got to go because it's not part of the greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right. I guess that brings it up to me. I'd probably go with Bayside here. I think that Bayside has put out a ton of awesome albums. I don't think this one is the top 10 of what's left, personally.
Okay. Look, I don't know. I think that's debatable in a lot of ways. This album is amazing. I think if we're just kind of going by name value, then you're right. You're right. But go listen to it again, Steve, and then tell me.
I like their most recent record. Like, I think maybe even better than that one. That was really good. I just listened to it this weekend.
The recent one's good too, but I think this one's just a little bit better. My opinion. All right, so then if we're doing that, then I think Brand New, Your Favorite Weapon comes off the list because it's not their best album on this list right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to argue for it, but that's correct. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's top 10. I think I'm going to put everything in 11 to 20. That's where I put everything.
Yeah, we still have some more to go. So what do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 left. So we need
still
to
have
get
to
rid
cut
of
13 of these.
13 of them need to go.
All right. It's going to get hard. People are going to get mad.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
We just got to start moving. Real Big Fish. Why do they rock so hard?
I'd defend that one. I think that once again, we talk about a ska album. First of all, Real Big Fish is one of the all-time best ska bands of all time. This album is from front to back, just bangers, one after another. So many good songs on this. I don't think there's a bad song on this whole album. If you like Real Big Fish, you're a fan of ska, this is the one to listen to. And I do not see 10 better albums on this list.
I agreed with everything that you said except for the last statement. Everything about this album is great, but I do think there are 10 better albums.
I don't. I think this is better than Kings of Pop. I think this is better than obviously Newfound Glory, but of course I understand there's going to be bias towards that. I think it's better than Through Being Cool. I think it's better than several others too. I don't want to waste time, but doesn't look like it looks like I'm going to get voted down on this one.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That's so.
Yeah, I nominated that one.
Sorry, dude. Yeah.
And speaking of one of the ones you just named, I'm gonna go with Saves the Day and Through Being Cool. I actually think that Stay What You Are probably is more deserving to be up here as a good album.
That was on my list too, and I thought about that. Like it might be the better record. I think it's definitely the better record. I know that everybody kind of learned Saves the Day around the Through Being Cool era, right. And everyone hated Stay What You Are initially. but then it was like the greatest album ever.
I mean, I liked it initially.
Oh, it's incredible, dude. I hated it when I learned it. And then it like grew on me.
And again, we're in the nitty gritty here, so it's hard to say bad things about this record, but I would take it off the list.
All right, cool. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll give you that.
All right,
All right.
so for everybody listening, hang on. Let's just do a quick recap of what is left on this list. Homegrown Kings of Pop, Blink-182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American, Yellow Card, Ocean Avenue, Brand New Deja Entendu, Jimmy Eat World Futures, Newfound Glory self-titled, Blink-182 Dude Ranch, Starting Line Say It Like You Mean It, Green Day Insomniac, Finch What It Is to Burn, Blink Enema of the State, Starting Line Direction, Atari's Blue Skies Broken Hearts, Story of the Year Page Avenue, Something Corporate, Leaving Through the Window, Green Day Dookie, Fall Out Boy Infinity on High, Phoenix TX self-titled. Then we had two that were voted off by somebody but stuck around for now at least. It's Dashboard Confessional, Swiss Army Romance, and Goldfinger self-titled.
Okay, who's next? Me.
You.
Phoenix TX. I think it's a nice to have versus a must have.
Yep, that's fine. I can see that.
That's fair. That's a good way to put it, actually.
Stu, you're up. It's getting tough.
Yeah, it's getting down. It's getting down to the wire here.
This is where the dead air gets to be overbearing.
Yeah, I
it
know,
does
dude,
because there's
'cause
a lot of decisions to make.
There's decisions to make. I'm looking at my list here. So, I want to eliminate things that I don't know at this point, and there's not many. There's like two maybe, and that's not fair because I just kind of like innately know they're the best records in this genre of all time. So what I'm going to go for here is Something Corporate, Leaving Through the Window. It's not deserving of a top 10 of all time album. It's got nostalgia to it, and it's got all the things that turned into Andrew McMahon, that what he is today, but it's not deserving of top 10.
I think I can accept that. I don't think Chris would vote it in the top 10 anyway. So I think that's all right.
I'm close on that one, but not close enough.
Yeah.
Steve.
All right. Chris, is there any scenario where we like flip the script and like choose albums to include, or it's solely an elimination game?
No, it's solely elimination.
Okay. Listen, Stu, we started this off. I mentioned it earlier. I don't think there's room in the top 10 quintessential pop punk albums for two Starting Line records, and Say It Like You Mean It is the record. I think that I got to get rid of Direction here. I love the album. It's great. It's lasted a long time in this list, but I think its time has come. I think it's outside the top 10.
Okay.
You don't disagree?
I don't know, man. It's like at some point I got to let go because like they're both excellent. If we're going to talk about top 10 albums, I absolutely am sick of that album to death. Like I hate that album at this point almost. Like I don't. It's amazing. It's just that it's so immature in Starting Line's discography that it feels like it's a kid album at this point, you know? So, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's kind of everything. So I'll let it go, dude. I think you're right. It's tough, but if we're talking about quintessential top 10s in the genre that made this all happen, yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. And I think, I'll go with that same theme. Not necessarily it's different, but it's similar theme. I don't think this is the best album. This is not the quintessential album by this band, let alone should be on this list.
Yeah, okay, good point. If we're talking about multiple albums, it's not their best record, but it is.
I think he was going somewhere else.
I was going somewhere else, but I agree with that too. I'm with you. We're on the same page, but I don't think Infinity on High is the right choice for this list. I think it's not even the Fall Out Boy album I would put on this list. I think that if anything, this Ain't a Scene is probably one of my least favorite Fall Out Boy songs of all time. And outside of that, I mean, it has a couple hits on it, but From Under the Cork Tree is so much better. So
Yeah, I'll let that one go. I like Infinity. I put that on there because I think that's my favorite of theirs. But I think I can let that one out of there. I don't think it's going to get in the top 10. And we're getting close.
Cool. Whose turn? Mine?
actually, I'd take this to your grave or From Under the Cork Tree. I would take for that album.
Okay, we're gonna rip Story of the Year, Page Avenue, out of this list. It's a good album. Obviously, it's got one killer song that everybody knows. Steve, we made a music video about this. It was awesome.
We did.
Or no, we didn't. But we played it. We played it at your frat. I remember.
We did do that.
Yeah, we did that. But that album does not hold up compared to the rest of what we got on here. So, Page Avenue, see you later, buddy.
I guess. I mean, I think it's better than Kings of Pop. I think it's better than Newfound Glory. But I could listen to this. I could listen to this front to back without question, and it's so good. Actually, I did listen to it front to back live recently, but it is what it is.
All right, it's going.
All
So
right,
that was you.
We're getting down to it here.
Okay.
Are we back to me already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to hit here. This is rough. Yeah, there's so many that there's no way I can try and throw them out. I made an attempt to throw out Dude Ranch because there were other Blink records. That didn't work. I don't know. I guess maybe. Listen, I know I'm going to be met with some anger here, but I would probably take Green Day Insomniac out. I think that
I was gonna say there's two Green Days here. We got to pick one.
I think I would hold on to Dookie.
See, I don't know if I would hold on to Dookie. Why do you want to hold on to Dookie? Can you talk about that?
I mean, Dookie is like a lot of people's like first record that they got into the scene. They like that. I think that was the first CD that I ever bought. So many singles off that one. I can listen to that one front to back. I'm not saying that Insomniac is bad in any way, shape, or form, but I think that Dookie to me is the superior album.
There's a comfortability factor with Dookie in a lot of ways because of the nostalgia. Insomniac has so much more energy, and the songs just, I don't know, they just flow better. I don't. This is all like that's a matter of preference, but Stu, do you have an opinion? You're a music guy.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Chris, that Insomniac is the better record. So I don't want to play both sides here, but I am gonna say that Dookie should stay, because it's more important. It's kind of the argument that Steve just made about Say It Like You Mean It. I think that Dookie should stay, but I agree with you that Insomniac is better. It's the direction album of Starting Line for Green Day. So, but Dookie should stay. That's my final answer.
Okay, I buy that. As much as I hate it, I buy it.
I agree with you, man. It's a better album, but top 10 of all time, Dookie's there, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got some heavy hitters here. We got some heavy hitters.
All right, so how many we got left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got to knock out 5, boys.
5. God, like to me, I think both Jimmy Eat World albums belong in the top 10.
I know, dude. I know. I see it. I see it.
I think that I honestly think Enema of the State comes off this list. I think it's not as good as Dude Ranch. I think it's just outside the top 10.
I think there's no way, shape, or form that either Goldfinger or Dashboard Confessional belongs on this list, and Enema of the State does not. I
disagree.
I think there's no chance. Like neither of those records should be there if Enema of the State is off for sure. I think Enema State needs to be there. That is the record.
Well, you got your eliminations, so you say that is the record. Like, why is it better?
Listen, it put them on the map. I mean, I fucking hate all the small things.
So
That's my least
you like it
favorite.
better than Dude Ranch?
Yes, I do. I think it belongs to be on the top 10 quintessential pop punk albums more than Dude Ranch does.
It's just like the pop version of it, Blink 182, and so I'm not saying I hate it, and I'm not saying that's bad. It's Dude Ranch just seemed more, I don't know, just you go back to the same debate we just had about what's more important. I think Dude Ranch in a lot of ways was the more important album for Blink 182 and for pop punk music versus Enema. Enema was more for everybody. Dude Ranch was more for us.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I kind of, Chris, I love that. I love that. I agree with that completely, and I love it.
Enema just ended up being bigger and better produced with a better drummer and had a bunch of singles off of it. I think Enema should stay. But if it's got to go, it's got to go. This is an exercise.
We can move on to something
But
else.
I would cut off Goldfinger right now. I would cut off Dashboard Confessional, Swiss Army Romance right now.
Let's just leave it and go to the next person, because I think it's worth the conversation down the line. So Stu, what's your next one?
Okay, I'll pick one that's easier for me and maybe easier for all. So it is a Jimmy Eat World album. I'm gonna get rid of Futures. I know, dude. So like we got to pick one, right? So we got Bleed American, we got Futures. They're both incredible, both ridiculous. Futures has some of the greatest songs Jimmy Eat World has ever written. Period. Like ever written. But from front to back, an album that brought them to something that brought it to our forefront. Mark Trombino production. I just got to go with Bleed American, and I'm going to pick that one as the one that wins. We're going to get rid of Futures.
I would flip that. I think that me and Chris are going to overrule you, and I would get rid of Bleed American if we have to get rid of one. I wouldn't have picked that one. I don't know if I would have picked either, but I would keep Futures over Bleed American.
I want to keep them. I want to keep them both, dude.
You gotta pick one, dude. Gotta pick one.
I mean, Stu, I'm self-professed. I get Futures is my favorite album, but I understand what you're saying too. If we're keeping the same thought process of importance along with opinion, you're not wrong about Bleed American. I think we get rid of Futures.
All right. There it goes.
I think it's the right choice for this list.
So we have, just counting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 14. So we have to cut 4 albums off of this list. Dude, honestly, I think I gotta go back to Goldfinger. We're at the point in time where I don't think there's anything I would cut other than Goldfinger or Dashboard.
Oh yeah, just like, a monumental album by one of the greatest producers that's out there.
I know you love Goldfinger, dude. I know it. I know,
but it's not just my love for Goldfinger. It's listen to the album, listen to it.
I did.
We did an episode about it. Glory. Take your biases out. It's better than that album.
How can someone take their biases out? I definitely like it.
Think about it objectively.
Better than Goldfinger. I thought about it. If we're looking at what's left on this list, I would cut off Goldfinger.
Okay, cool. But then of that same thought process, if we're going to say, like, if you put it up against all the other albums, I don't think the Ataris, Blue Skies, Broken Hearts belongs on this, because I don't necessarily think the Ataris are all that great. And I don't think that, just a generic run-of-the-mill pop punk band, USA, is going to fall into the top 10. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. Hopefully it didn't come off that way. I think it did. But I don't.
It was definitely mean.
Well, I was eyeing that up the whole time. You know how I feel about the Ataris anyway. I'm not the
Well,
biggest
listen,
fan.
it's got to come down to it. You're deflecting here. We're talking about Goldfinger. If we're following the rules, and I've let go of a bunch of albums that I said
Yeah,
I
I thought we
definitely
determined
think
like it's
so. I think
then
that one has got to be the one that I cut. And if it's
well,
2 out of 3, then it goes.
well then I think that it is because Stu already said he didn't want it on here.
About Goldfinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldfinger's out.
I'm sorry.
There's no
He
sorry.
just has to say sorry.
He gets so angry.
I know
so angry.
he's angry.
He's like,
So-
objectively, it is the best album. It is so
This
much
is-
better.
this is
It
a
is a
part-
fact. Like, it's not fact. It's
You
not
want everybody
fact.
to be nice to each other and say, yeah, you know what, man, you're right. I agree with you.
but
it's cool.
But it's not fact. Like, you think that's a better album than others. If the
It's
other
fact.
two don't,
No, it's 100%
it's not
fact.
fact.
It's
not
a
fact.
1,000%
all right,
fact.
all right. Boys, all right, on to the next one. Next
The
one.
Ataris are out.
Kids, go to
let's
your
move on.
corners.
The Ataris
All right.
are out. The Ataris are out.
Chris, is that your pick?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give him that.
I gotta count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I would not put the Ataris out, but if Stu's letting it go, then he's letting it go.
Yeah, so dude, I'm looking at the rest of the records on this list. Oh, wait a second. I got another one that I would put out, but okay.
Well, you have to go next, so.
Okay.
All right, Ataris gets out.
All right, so we got, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
11.
9, 10, 11. Oh boy.
No, 12. Sorry, 12.
So
Well,
2 more
we
have to
do
go.
have 12. All right, I know which 2 that I'm picking to get rid of, and the rest of them I'm very at peace with. My first one that I'm going to get rid of, and I'm sorry, gentlemen, I don't know, but brand new Deja Entendu is absolutely amazing. It is certainly worthy of the top 15 or 20. It is not in this top 10 list. They are a band that gave my band a chance to be on stage twice. But they're gone. That album's gone.
Oh. I mean, look, I wouldn't even say that. I think that's a better album than, and I love Finch. It's a better album than What It Is to Burn. I don't know how you take them out of the top 10. That's crazy. Steve, do you have an opinion on that?
It's easy. It's just not a front to back record.
I think it might even be better than Ocean Avenue.
So we're saying
honestly.
the two need to go, right? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 need to go. Are there 2 that I would personally cut? I would cut Finch. I know that, and I would cut Dashboard. So yes, I say we keep it. I think that
brand new?
I think it is a top 10 record.
Oh God. What?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2-1. That's the rules.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Steve.
Yeah, I'm going back to Dashboard. I think just looking at what's left, I think that one. I'm sorry, Stu. It's gotten all this way. I think this one's got to come off.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, I think it's got to come off.
You're just wrong. No, you're just wrong.
Facts, acoustic
It's-
guitars.
It's
facts.
fucking facts, man.
You guys
You're
ripped
just wrong.
you guys already ripped my heart out, so I have no heart left. I don't care. It's gone. My heart's gone.
I don't think we need to get that dramatic.
I'm heartless.
Well,
I can't speak now. You have to. You're telling me what I can and can say. This is a debate.
I'm saying that was.
I'm saying how I feel.
Saying your heart is ripped out is a little emo.
Oh yeah, you did. You ripped it out a couple times.
Okay, so there's only one more that needs to go, and then we have our top 10. Chris, read the 11, please.
Homegrown King. So Kings of Pop. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Bleed American. I don't need to say the artist. I think we all know who they are. Ocean Avenue. Deja Entendu. Newfound Glory self-titled. Dude Ranch. Say It Like You Mean It. What It Is to Burn. Enema of the State. And Dookie.
Okay, it's your choice.
I'm looking this over. This is an important one. I'm not going Newfound Glory. I know that's what everybody thinks I'm going to do because it's pointless. I wouldn't put it on the top 500 list, but I get it. I still am going to go back to Enema of the State on this one. I think that it belongs at number 11.
I love how Green Day Dookie didn't even make it in until 35th selection.
Oh, guys, all right. This is getting long in the tooth here. So I agree. We need to pick a Blink 182 record to get rid of
Yeah,
at
we
this
do have
point.
3 of
So
them.
it's either Dude Ranch or Enema. It's one of the two. I'll even throw it up there. I'll be democratic like Steve was. It's got to be one of those two. And I think it should be Enema versus Dude Ranch. That's my opinion.
Okay, I'll give you that because I could live with myself and say that Dude Ranch is fucking awesome and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is the pinnacle of what made them who they are. So I will go with you on that.
Steve,
All
do you
right.
have anything to say? Like, yeah, I'll give you a chance.
No,
You can come
listen,
up with a compelling argument. I'll bend the rules for you.
I think I already made the argument because we put these two up against each other, I don't know, 40 minutes ago, and I would choose Enema over Dude Ranch, but I can't sit here and like shit on Dude Ranch. I think Enema was a better record that propelled them to a big place. I think that outside of the singles, Enema of the State is just a better album. But if I'm overruled, then I'm overruled, and Dude Ranch stays. I'm not throwing out Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and that's it.
All right, we did it.
You threw out Take Off Your Pants and Jacket?
No, I said
he
I won't throw out.
All right. So, wow. You know what's it's also funny, and you can recap our top 10 then, Steve.
The top 10. Go ahead. Sorry.
We didn't touch Kings of Pop at all. We had nothing to say, and no one even touched it.
I think you mentioned that you would throw it out a couple of times, but you never nominated it.
Because it just, for some reason, the albums I thought were better than that, it just become less and less as you guys would take them off the list. So I don't know.
All right. Well, after the great debate, the top 10 quintessential pop punk albums are going to be homegrown
on this list. Wait,
on this list,
off of this list, yes,
are going to be. Well, I mean, of all time. I mean, we made the list. This is the list.
Sure.
The top 10, in no particular order. The 10 that survived are homegrown Kings of Pop, Blink-182's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, Jimmy Eat World's Bleed American, Yellow Card's Ocean Avenue. By the way, nobody mentioned that one time. I guess everybody knew that needed to be there. Brand New's Deja Entendu, Newfound Glory's self-titled record, Blink-182 Dude Ranch, Starting Line Say It Like You Mean It, Finch, What It Is to Burn, and Green Day's Dookie. That's it.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of interesting. Like the ones that weren't touched, like you just know that they were supposed to be there. We debated Finch, we debated Starting Line a little bit, but like a couple here, we didn't even talk about them. You just kind of knew.
I figured if I chose Finch, I would be overruled no matter what. That's probably the same mindset Chris had for Newfound Glory.
But I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either.
I think that's the one that sticks out to me as maybe there was something else that could have been in its place. And I don't know what that is. I think that the ones I would have picked definitively you guys were against. Like I might have put Story of the Year over Finch, Page Avenue, because to me that's more of an iconic album of that time period. They're both iconic. I just happen to like Story of the Year just a little bit better.
If you propositioned me one or the other, I would have sided with you on Story of the Year.
So that's why this is a fun exercise, because it can go different ways depending on what paths you take. I even would probably say that, Why Do They Rock So Hard? Again, I might put in there versus Finch. Although I don't know. I think, level of importance, it's a level of importance of an album. Finch was a little bit more iconic than Why Do They Rock So Hard? I'd say for Real Big Fish, like if we're just going to go off of the album everybody knows, it's not even that one. But I think for any real big fan of Real Big Fish and of ska, I have a good feeling that that's the one they would pick. Anyway, I think it could go a lot of different ways. I still am kind of butthurt over Smash, though. I don't know why that one didn't make it. What do you guys think? Do you have any thoughts on this? Overall thoughts?
I mean, honestly, like, we all clearly had our different options here. Like, would I put Homegrown? That album's incredible. Would I put it in the top 10 over, Swiss Army Romance? We're talking about pop punk albums of all time here. Like, this is crazy. But you know what? This is a democracy, boys. This is how it works. Okay. This is how we run this country. Okay. So I got to live with it. I got most of what I wanted. I got a couple I didn't. All right.
Yep.
That's cool.
Steve,
Yeah.
any thoughts?
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. I think one of the two Andrew McMahon records I would have liked to see in the top 10. Either one of them I would have been happy about. Again, if it was propositioned to me, Real Big Fish versus Finch, I would have chosen Real Big Fish. Is there anything else that hurt? No, listen, we picked 45 albums that we said these are great albums. We didn't just pick any nonsense. We picked the best of the best, and we had to cut them down to 10. So I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the top 10.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that if anything, like, some of these albums that I didn't know before gives me an opportunity to go check it out. So I didn't know a couple of the ones that Stu had brought out there. I'm going to go listen to them and see what happens. I'd love to come back to this and maybe Further Seems Forever, How to Start a Fire, or
great.
Yeah, one of the other ones.
That's a good point you make, Chris, because there's a couple records on here that I've never listened to. Obviously, that's part of like what we went through, right? So, but yeah, there's a few here that I should go back and just like really dig into. Like, I don't know really anything but like 2 songs from Goldfinger, right?
Go check it out.
So, and you're like you're convicted about it, so I should check it out.
I agree. Well, I think this was a success, Swingman Steve. What do you think?
I think so too. This is the end of our Rankin It Summer Showdown, and it all ends with the great debate. And I thought it was great. It was fun, and this was a cool concept.
Absolutely, it's something we definitely could do again in some other way, shape, or form. But what we would also say is that one of the most fun parts of this is you guys can do it too. And you can have your list, but what we really want to hear is your side of the debate. So you heard our side of the debate. You heard our picks. What's your side? So you can tell us that. The best place to do that is Discord. You can also hit us up on the socials and let us know what you thought about the direction we went. You can find all of our socials, links to all our socials via our hub. That's www.hsnepod.com. That's www.hsnepod.com.
Yep. While you're there, hit up our shop, get yourself a hoodie for the upcoming winter season after the summer showdown, or a hat or a coffee mug, any of those cool things. And you can find us on Patreon and support the show at patreon.com/HSNEpod. Shout out to our patrons, Jeff, Ashley, Punkish Dad, Sam, Tom, Jason, and Nick. Until next time, keep on rocking your dad bods, throw up your rock hands, and blast the pop punk.
Dragon Wagon.